Uh, so, hello guys, my name is Suraj Nagarwal, and welcome to the Great Marketers Show, where I interview the top and the great marketers and entrepreneurs. Where I believe that all entrepreneurs should take off their entrepreneurship hat and put on their marketers hat. Because of the good marketing, we are able to make impact on more lives. So overall here, you will just get all your marketing answers. Today we are inviting the one and only Ravi Verma. Ravi Verma is a founder of ConversionCafe, funnel hacker, and a graphic designer. Ravi had previously worked with several high-profile clients as well as gym AdWords. Ravi is having a significant impact on his audience and teaching his skills to them. Ravi has working in the design industry for last 8 years. So please let me invite the one and only Ravi Verma. Hi Ravi, how are you?
I'm absolutely fine, bro. And thanks for inviting me into your show. I'm really glad to be here inside your this marketing show.
First of all, thank you so much for coming on my show and giving your precious time. And thank you so much for coming on my show. I'm so much grateful to have you on my show. So, people, if you are just watching us live, then put the hashtag live. And if you are just watching us,
Hashtag live, and hashtag replay if you are watching the replays. Don't miss
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm going to share something great that you should not be missing.
this will be mind blowing. I remember that because I'm also learning from Ravi from a long time, and I'm just watching all the videos that he's just publishing on his channel and his group. So today we are going to something new and something incredible. So please, uh, if you are just watching us, then please then make a note on your golden nugget notebook that I have just created uh, before this interview, and we are just creating a lot of things here. So just let's get started with the interview. So hi Ravi, just I want to know your backstory. How did you come in this online industry? So could you share me this about that?
Yeah, sure. As a backstory, I would like to tell that in 2012, I was in my final year of engineering and I was introduced with some MLM company that was selling something like they were creating online websites and blogs. And that was the first time that I got introduced with this online world. And I thought that I got to know that we can even earn money online. And by this thinking, this opinion, and this notion, like it still took me 1 year to have my first income. So I started myself as a blogger, and I was publishing the Google AdSense on my blogs, and the first income was like 137 or $38 approx that. And after that I was like I was not interested in writing stuff. I was like into more creative things, so I had to switch into design industry and left blogging forever, and I never switched and never looked back after switching the design industry. And soon enough I was able to scale my income up to 4 and 5x in next 1 year. So that where I started as a freelancer, and still doing that.
This is awesome. This is awesome. And we know you are so much creative and so much productive. You are sharing a lot of things in your challenges. And whenever you are just launching any one of your new challenge, you are just publishing or sharing a lot of knowledge. And most of the people are having the great experience from that. So the thing is, uh, how much it is hard to get the projects on the freelancing and from the freelance websites, from the Upwork like the Fiverr.
First of all, you have to be on the skills that what you are, yeah, what you want to work as a freelancer, whether what service you are providing, and you have to be good at what you are doing. So these days a lot of competition are there, even whatever platform you choose. But I would recommend that you get your weapons ready before you go into the fields. So it what we have build a portfolio first and build some sample projects and show to your prospects, your clients, and it will be more easier to grab some clients. Moreover, show them what you have got to do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is the right thing. We have to prepare our bullets before going into the market or deep dive into the market. This is
Yes.
literally so much awesome. So, is this your full-time business from the beginning, or did you also do any job or other work as well as with your full-time business?
Actually, Actually, before going into the online world, I was forced to have a job, but I always denied to have a job. I never did anything like working for someone. I was in the notion that MLM company give a notion and build a incept an idea that work for yourself, build your own business. And I was on the same concept. I never did a job, and I did it full time, self taught myself, and I'm at this position after these 10 years.
Oh,
And
awesome, awesome.
in all these years I have experimented a lot of things, and just with the experiments and common sense, of course you have to have that on the place, and you can learn a lot by yourself as well, because that time there was no mentorship and nothing else. I had to google it, I have to go with the courses, and a lot of things I had to do, and that is the reason I'm sitting in front of you.
That's awesome, and I know you have a extensive experience, and you are a very long a journey from this 8 years of journey in this industry, and you are just having a great experience. And I know some of the people that you have worked, they are coming back to you and just working with you always. So, in this journey, how much time did you spend on the daily basis on improving your skills or make them even better?
To be honest, I keep exploring the things that I need to learn or I'm interested. Like few days ago I was into hand letters, or you can say calligraphy. That was my point of interest, but due to the time I'm not able to do that. But my suggestion will be that if you are beginners, if you are starting, give it full attention, give it your 100% to learn it, implement whatever you learn, try to implement, and after that you grab it, you got some knowledge, you got some experience, try it slowly. Don't give like you have to do a lot of things. You have the work, you have the family, you have to uh, even you may be into some jobs, you have to make the balance. So in the beginning I would suggest give it your 100%, up to 6 to 8 hours at least. I was like, when I was learning from institute, whatever our mentor or teachers you can say they were teaching, I was exploring the topics on YouTube, on several websites, and did a lot of things to get on that topic. So that is the thing you can do with any industry, any niche. So I'm still like learning new softwares, no new. So I'm not stopping here. Like I
That's
learned.
great. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that because learning is always be the part of our journey if you want to scale up our business, scale up our life to the next level. So this will be always our journey. And when you are just learning those things, so could you tell me what was the journey when you are just learning that particular things or designing when you just enter into the designing industry, when you will just find some of the mentors or teachers. So how was that journey at that time?
To be honest, there was like I went with a local institute, which was where I learned about the softwares. Learned nothing about the designing thing. Learning a software and learning the design thing, the creative thing, are both two different process. So I was like, I know the software, but I have to explore the design principles, how design works, and how we create our stuff, how to design something from start to finish. So a lot of like, I read some books, and I got some tutorials, and there was now this was on LinkedIn, linkedin.com, learn from LinkedIn, and Skillshare was not there that time, but still there were some resources that and books I followed. And
I
that
got
was like
that.
self learning, and in self learning I want to say that you have to be fully dedicated, because and if you know you if you are learning by yourself, you have to be more cautious that even if you learn wrong things, you have to figure out, okay, that was wrong and that is right, and you have to pick one.
Great,
That is the
great,
more
great.
careful things.
Yeah, yeah. When we are just starting this journey or any other journey, we have to give our 100%. Most of the people are just stopping themselves by uh, showing their problems. They are just stuck at that place. Hey man, I
Yes,
have
some
that
people
much.
give up. Some people give
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not able to do that. I'm stuck at this point. I'm not able to do that. I'm not built for this one. I'm not for this one. This thing is not for me. Often people give this excuse, and I have faced the same situation when I stuck, like I'm not able to find inspiration for new designs, because sometimes when I was on Fiverr and working, Fiverr was listing as a, like in Google Images there were a lot of work. I have worked with internet marketers and designed e-covers. Sometimes what happens, I was looking for inspiration on the Google Images, and what I found, my own designs in Google, no new inspiration. And then just I have to like figure it out, I have to do something new and explore new resources, because Google was filled with the same design that I had created already, because these were from the internet marketers and they were listing themselves, they were doing SEOs for their product, their websites and their funnels, of course, and product were there. I could literally found these images on Google.
This is literally so much awesome, and
Yes.
it can be a coincidence when we are just searching the new stuff to
Yes,
getting some
I got
inspiration.
I cannot tell the feeling that how I felt that time. Okay, that was my design. I was like, oh my god, what I should do. Then I keep explore the website like Behance.net, Dribble, and Pinterest. These were the source of. These are the biggest source of inspiration if you want to go for any kind of design project. Behance is great, not for just some landing page or graphic. Behance.net covers everything, even up to 3D. You can take a lot of inspirations. It is from Adobe.com. It is a part of Adobe.com.
Okay, okay, it is a part of Adobe, and most of the people are just taking the inspiration from that particular website. Yeah, and how curious is that when we are just searching some of the things, and we will find our own things on that. This is literally a so much impressive thing for us when we are just finding our own stuff on the Google. So the thing is, the one thing I want to share that. Are you okay? Really?
I need some water, I think.
Yeah, yeah, you can just you can just sip the water. No issue, no issue.
Just
Uh,
coming.
yeah, sure, sure. So you can understand that Ravi have a great experience on his journey, and he just sharing this the particular thing that he's also faced that particular issue when most of the people are not able to serve that their skills. They are just when most of the people are losing their interest on their services, on their learnings. When Ravi will stuck with the one particular thing and he become expert in that. So I want to share you the one thing, and I have just read the one part that is literally a one thing that I want to share you. Definitely, I want to just share you that winners are not the givers. So if you want to become a givers, then you are not the givers. So you can just learn this particular thing from the many best other peoples and the one greatest marketer in front of us. So Ravi is also the winner because he didn't give up on that particular thing, and he spent his 8 years to learning that particular things, and he's just teaching to us. So I thought this is the literally so much awesome thing. So the one thing is when being creative and playing with the skills is important in designing. So can you share some of the things or the tips how beginners can be more productive and creative?
For beginners, I would like to say that follow some mentors or some people that you love. Follow them, what they are creating and what they are like doing. Like, see, you can take inspiration from a lot of people in your, if you are on Facebook or Instagram, keep follow them. There are a lot of creative people in the world, and you can search by their niche. For my inspiration, I used to follow John McQuaid. He was a great teacher. He was like I was reading his books, and I used to follow like whatever he is teaching and what is written in his books. So whatever I am today, my base was started from his books. So
That's
my,
awesome.
yes, and my suggestion will be like, either you follow someone who is already doing great in their field, like not in not in just in design field, whatever niche you are following, pick a mentor or pick a person, just follow them, what they are like, what they do in their daily basis. So that could be something like that you can do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Could you repeat it one more time, the name? So I will just always look at that.
John McQuaid. I don't know
John
if they are still alive because I cannot see their latest videos. And but you can find him on the Google.
Okay,
Maybe do a search.
okay, okay. The thing is, yeah, I will just also research John McMullen also, and if I
It's
just forgot the
John
name,
McQuaid. Let me type in chat box.
yeah, sure, you can just type it, so I can just show this to people.
It's
Yeah,
John McQuaid.
okay. So just let me show
The
this to
only one
people.
name I could tell you that this is the name, and I like you might have the story of the Guru Drone, and there was a student that he was like I don't remembering the character actually. He was his student. He built his like statue, and he was worshipping him and learning in front of him.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
So I'm like I'm just like he is just like a drone for me. So I
Yeah,
was because I never met him, I never interaction had an interaction, but still he has taught a lot of things to me, and I'm very thankful for him, his books that he has written, and they are still in the market if you want to follow.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. I will just follow that, people. So could you tell me from where you will just get the inspiration, just like you were just sharing, you are just getting the inspiration from Jen McQuaid. And so could you tell me some of the resources as well as the book, so that we can also read that or understand that?
You can find them on Amazon. It's like how to design cool stuff. The
Oh,
title is
awesome.
how to design cool stuff.
It is
Yes.
so much interesting by their cover name.
Yes,
It is
and
literally.
interesting fact. Let me tell you, when I purchased that book, it was like something 2,000 INR for the price, but in today that price has gone up to above 5,000. So you
Oh,
can find the that value. What is the value of that book, and what is the value of that content?
that's awesome. That's awesome. I will research that, and I also booked that particular book
Yes,
for
it's available on Amazon if you want to go with that.
Yeah, sure, sure. I will get that. Go there. So the thing is, you were just working on the freelance websites, and you are just making a good income on that. So could you tell me how did you market yourself on the freelancing website, and what the process is to build the authority on that particular website?
Actually, I started with the Fiverr.com, and there is something like gig economy. We build our page, we build a structure like a portfolio or sales page, like, and we have to list our best work. As a designer, as a in graphic design industry, we have the ability to show our work in images in PDF. They provide that option. No, in any other niche, you cannot do like that kind of portfolio. A portfolio of designer is a great thing, and it has a lot to say. By looking at the work of the person, you can just hire them because you know the level of the work they are producing. If you look at my design, any other person's design, then you can say okay, it is the beginner's work and it is some professional or some expert. You can clearly differentiate. So that is the main reason for proceeding on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, because both are working in same way these days. Both have hourly gig economy, and you can start with there by listing your service and listing your page and listing whatever you do. Apart from them, I would suggest go on social media, build your presence, and share your links. Not in spammy way. Do it ethically, like you are helping. Okay, someone is asking, okay, go with them.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Ethical.
other thing is you can leverage Google. I have built a lot of blogs and posts for ranking my gigs in Fiverr itself and Google itself, because a lot of people are using Google ads, Google search, sorry, and they are searching for the things that they require. So the one thing you can do is list your list your page, and or either you build your portfolio page with your domain name, and you can rank them into SEO, and you may have the free traffic and free
That's
customers as well.
Exactly. This will be a mind blowing
Yes, I
thing.
had done these things in early days, but I'm not doing that for now.
Okay, so you are just working on Facebook right now. This is your main
Yes.
platform, right?
Yes, this is the
Okay.
main platform. I'm concentrating on the Facebook right now because it takes a lot to master one platform, and after that you go. I even started for the Instagram, but did not go well. I had to switch back to Facebook, and this is, you can visit my profile. What is doing now?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm just following you from a long time, and you are just doing literally so much great. And the thing that you have just shared that when you are just updating your portfolios, then people can smell it. Actually, I also learned this particular thing from Sahil. Sahil also say that if you are just going behind the sale, then people can smell that if you are just going for the sale. And if you are just doing the ethical way, then this will be gonna change your business in a one day
Yes,
only.
definitely. And I have the customers who are connected with me at least from 2014 or 15, you may say. That is a long time. And I even wonder myself, okay, this is still asking for my service.
That's that's literally a so much. You can say.
And I have even raised my price. Honestly saying, I started my book cover design service from $5, $5 to $10, and today I'm charging $150 for one cover. And even those customers are paying that because they know the value, they know the work. Okay, they know the chemistry of working with, they have like a relationship, we can say.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is the
Making.
thing that make your customer retains.
I got that. I got that. And this is the actual thing that is called the ethical way to making the clients and providing the value that they are looking
Yes.
for. And we are here to provide the value what exactly they are looking for. We are not here to
Even
sell.
talking
Yeah, yeah.
about Jim Edwards, he had done at least 10 to 12 projects with me. Small projects, it could not big, but we had 10 to 12 transactions that
Yeah, I
time.
just check. Yeah, I just check out that you have designed many ebook cover for Jim AdWords, and you have also uploaded the image. I remember that. So the thing is, could you share me the story behind how did you get the Jim AdWords and how was the experience? Did you know about the
No,
Jim
no.
AdWords?
Actually, what happened? I was like working like a normal designer, normal freelancer, and this guy was doing there. So what basically happened, when I was not aware this one funnel away, or I was not connected with this ClickFunnels community, I was like, okay, this is normal, other normal customer like people, but it is coming back to me. So something happened with my first Fiverr account, and it got banned, and I had to like, I was like literally have no business, and I had to return my customer because the work was inside my drive. And I start looking that who are the people who can connect with me outside the Fiverr. So I got to know that people, and I had a criteria that people who are having more than 10 projects with me can be agreed to be working outside Fiverr.com. So when I was looking at the folder, then I came to know, okay, I this name sounds similar, and that was the time when I was into ClickFunnels. I already took OFA, and I was looking like this name is sounding similar to that something I have heard, and then I cross checked the work and his group, and I was shocked. Oh my god, this was the person. This was the Jim Adverts I was working for. And you, if you see his group, the copywriting and this copywriting secret, I think, sales and copywriting, the banner you will see on his group, most of the graphics are done by me, except his book copywriting secret.
So that's really awesome. You have a
Yes,
great connection.
that was the
I,
cross checking, that was the cross checking. Okay, this is my work and this is that person, Jim Edwards.
that's really really awesome, and we are
Yeah.
just getting those
And
things.
even I work with two more people who are the two comma club winner. I get to know later that they are two comma club winners. But I'm not
That's all.
connected with them. But Jim Adverse is a word that I can say that I have worked that person unknowingly.
And right now you have a great connection, I thought, with Jim Edwards.
No,
And
actually, I tried to connect with him again, but he has his own team, so I did not think to bother him.
Okay,
So
okay, I
because
got
it is
that.
not ethical if you go like hire me or hire me. They have their own choice. Now they have their own team of designer, so I'm on my way and he's on his.
But you are in the same industry and you are in the same with the ClickFunnels, and I know he will just
Yes.
meet again and he will just got and just getting.
Yes,
Uh,
definitely. If I happen to go on the FHL in person, then I will definitely shake hand with him. Okay, I was your designer at some point.
yeah, and I'm here now because of I was have a great skill. That's literally a so much awesome thing. So, could you share that particular thing? How did you mention or set your price of your projects?
Actually, price setting comes with the experience. I told you initially I was on $5 or $10, like giving my precious hour. Those were not precious hours that time. That was my practice hour. I would say I was learning that time, and that time I was charging up to 500. Sorry, $5, $10 or 25. After that, I getting experience, and slowly I tend to increase the prices. Even to be honest, I increased my prices after joining OFA. I got to
Nice.
know the worth that okay, I can increase the price, but at the same time, I can increase the value inside my service. So that was the value. That was the reason I could able to jump from 25 or $35 to just in $150 for one book cover.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
And I'm still thinking about raising that.
Yeah, got that, got that. So the thing is, when you are just providing or designing the covers, so how did you make the values with that? Because most of the people are just only, hey man, I just want to design that, then I will just reconnect with you for the next project. So how did you provide your values with that?
Values are thing like people are doing okay. I'm doing the designing. They require changes. I give them a surety. Okay, if within work you want some changes, then I'm here. I will do it for free. And second thing, I will be designing your cover that in the way that you can directly upload on Amazon.com, Amazon Kindle. There is Kindle direct publishing I design for them. So my service is like I'm giving the cover in a such way. I have got the experience. So my clients say they don't have to face any problem when they get cover from me. I got sometime the feedback that they hired some other designer, they tried to upload that cover on Amazon, and they were having so much of problem, like it is not giving the proofing for. And when they use my covers, and that's the value that they don't have to struggle with uploading. And
Got
even
it,
they
got it.
have, and even they got the problems, I do it like in quick fixes. Like even suppose the cover design take 5 to 10 days based upon the conversation or anything else. But when they are uploading and they require some attention, I give them the changes within 1 hour. That's the value.
That's literally a value, and
Yes,
providing the external support
because
with.
that person is standing on some point who can just proceed further with just one step, and you can help them just stopping that point, just crossing that point actually. And you, and they are like literally, oh man, you saved the day.
Yeah, yeah, got that. And most of the people are just watching us, and I thought if you are just watching us, then please make the note of everything because Ravi shared already a lot of things on our show, and I thought, and I also take his many times. So just I have the few things more. So what is your best piece of advice for the people who wish to start their career in design through the freelancing websites like the Fiverr Freelance and Upwork? So what is your best piece of advice?
The best advice I would say that be good in your stuff. Whether you are just, suppose whether you are just doing the background removing from images, that's the smallest task you can start with. Do it perfectly. Do it like someone is giving you $5, give them a work of $100 or $500, and that is the like you can proceed. You have to spend the time in the beginning. Don't think like you are starting and you are going high ticket on the first day. You cannot close high ticket on the very first day. You have to work You have to go step by step. You cannot go up to 10 unless you are on the ninth step. So go step by step. Don't jump, and keep yourself updating with time, and in time you will be getting that experience. And keep exploring thing, I would say. Don't
I
stick
got
to one thing. Don't stick to only one thing. Keep exploring. I'm changing my mentors, the virtual mentors, like learning from that person now and learning from that. I'm going on Skillshare, and I'm going on another platform. I'm going on the YouTube person. There is a lot of value, no lot of knowledge. You have to just like grabbing anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Most of the people are just sharing that, and you also sharing your lot of values with your challenges. So, could you share about your challenges? And because most of the people are getting good results of that, and I am also one of them who just learned a lot of things from the Figma challenge and the typography, and also the most important thing that I was not looking the golden ratio. So, could you share a thing about that? How was your challenge, and how people get the new things and the learning from your challenges?
Actually, my motive of challenges is like giving them idea, because people have the notion that design is not their thing, and I'm making the design process very easily. The thing that you cannot learn a software by looking at its interface or something, learning like shortcut, this is the tool, okay, I'm learning this one, this is the move tool, this is a shape tool. You cannot learn that thing by that way. So what I have created a framework, like I'm teaching the software, but I'm teaching the design inside the challenge. I'm teaching them how to create the design, like how the process, the designing process, and that designing process, the tool are being used, different tools, and we as become an analyzer, like what tool we should use now, what tool we should use now. So that becomes a process, and with the step by step process, we proceed in a 5 days. And people like who are saying I don't know nothing about the Figma, on the fifth day they say, okay, I know a lot of things now and I can do a lot of things now. So that's my process inside my challenges. I go from the basics, even like from zero, scratching the surface, how to start from zero and go to some level that now you can do something. And that is the main thing I'm doing in my challenges. And that's why, and another thing, like I'm making them implement. It's not like I'm giving a theory, okay, you are just learning a theory, this is the thing. And okay, Priyanka is okay, thank you, Priyanka. Design process which explained was yes, so you can see the students comment here. So, and another thing I was telling, like I'm not just giving the theory or something like you have to do like this and you can do this. I actually make them implement. Okay, this is the theory, now do it in front of me. I'm looking all of you. And any person like getting stuck at any point, I just asking them, share your screen and now do it in front of me, let me see who is stopping you. Just like that,
Getting it.
and that's the process.
Exactly, exactly. When I was in the starting journey, when I just showed you some of your free challenges video, because I was in a part of the free challenges only, and that was really an awesome thing. And most of the uh, videos that I have just watched, that I'm repeating on the basis of when I'm just getting stuck. So literally, you're just giving a lot of values that people not even get that on the YouTube, or you can say many $1,000, because I have also some of the courses not for the designing but also in the ClickFunnels. So that was not too much relevant for that, but I should recommend that you are awesome in your industry.
Thank you.
So the thing is, yeah. So the thing is, if people, because I already take your a lot of time, so
No,
could you
it's
share the
okay.
thank you so much, thank you so much for
I'm
that.
here to share more if you want to ask. And if people you are watching us live, then you can ask anything today. You have the bonus day today. The bonus
Yeah,
Sunday, you can say. I'm here to answer your questions.
that's awesome, that's awesome.
Don't worry
And
about my timing. I can give more time to answer your questions.
this will be this will be a great thing for me. literally a so much grateful thing for me because you are just giving your precious time to us. And if people are not watching us live, and if you're just watching us the replay, then you can also ask the direct question from the Ravi Verma. I will just mention the group link below in the description. You can just find that. And the thing is, you are also launching your own coaching program. So could you share about that?
Actually, the coaching program is like people who want to go on next level. Figma is like, let me tell you the process. What happened with me when I learned the tools when my in my beginning days when I was starting out. So only learning the tool is not the thing. Like you can design stuff. You are a graphic designer. You are a funnel designer. Something like you cannot say yourself as a designer by just learning a tool. You have to go with the process. You have to learn a lot of design principles and follow them and practice them. So in challenges, I'm teaching the Figma in the same way. Like I'm not teaching the tool basically, I'm teaching the design process, giving a glimpse. People who want to go on the next level, like okay, I'm good and I'm okay with, I can learn, I want to go on the next level from here, then it is the coaching program I'm launching. I'm going with more deep concept and more design principle and more design processes and sharing my knowledge and experience in my coaching program. So that's the program, and I will be teaching like something that I have learned from my experience and my mistakes, so that you don't have to repeat that mistakes. That's
That's
all
that
about.
That's great, and I also consult with some of your students who are just join your recent challenges, and they are just know that you're just spending around 4 to 3 hours session. A single session should be 3 to 4 hours. So if you are just providing that much value in your single session, so I can just relate that how much people will get the value in your coaching program, and they will become a literally a super scalable person and a super designer.
Yes,
I
it
think
will
that,
also depend on them how they are learning, how their learning process is. But I will be giving my 100% to teach them. I will be sharing like whatever I could do.
yeah, we are just seeing the results. You are literally awesome in that. So could you share me uh, where people can find you, or where they will just connect you if they want to learn something and
The
they
best way
haven't.
to connect is with me, like on my profile itself. And another that after that, we have the Conversion Cafe group. You can join that, and you want to ask anything, then you can post in the group. You are free to ask question, because that is the group to create, to provide you help regarding your question related to design. And if you want to learning from me or something, then you can either go into challenge or my coaching program.
Got that. And I have also mentioned the link if you want to join the Conversion Cafe group. So description link is in the description. You can just find that. And so we are already taking the time. So could you share me any last thing for our audience who are just watching us as a live and as a replay, so they will just get a more value with that, because it is a literally a awesome thing that we have learned from here. This only particular 30 to 40 minute session, this is literally awesome, and you can say one of my best interview ever.
Yeah, thank you. The only thing I would like to say that don't repeat the mistake that I had done. I would say that I have repeated the mistake because in my time there was no mentors, nothing like there was nothing like these things we have at present now in 2021, 2022. We had a lot of coaching and lot of coaches and lot of mentors. In my time there was no one. Pick your mentor in your industry, whatever you want to go with, and follow them and learn from them. Do not try to learn by yourself, because internet is filled with fluffy things as well. And if you want to save your time, and just go with some mentor. And next thing is, whatever you learn with a mentor or without a mentor, just implement more, learn less. Whatever you learn, you if you have heard about that, if you practice one kick 1,000 times instead of learning 1,000 kicks in one time, that will be more beneficial if you learn one kick 1,000 times. That's from Bruce Lee.
That's exactly the thing, and most of the important, or we can say a golden nugget again, that you just shared that, yeah, most of the time people forgot the power of repetition and implementation. If we are just implementing the one particular thing every day on the daily basis with the enthusiasm, then we will become the superhuman in that particular thing. I know some of the people who are just working as a superhuman, or you can say they are the expert in their niches, their particular activities, just like the Bruce Lee. So thank you so much for sharing that particular quote for us. And no pain without gain.
Yes, definitely. You have to have the pain, and you will love the pain when you get the gain.
Exactly, exactly. I thought I was just saying the wrong statement. No gain
No, no.
without pain, right?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
But
So,
people will understand whatever it is.
yeah, exactly. So, thank you so much, Ravi. I have
Yeah,
already
sure, bro.
taken a lot of time. Thank you so much, and I'm so much grateful to have you on my show. Thank you so much for giving your precious time. So, just let me wrap it up, and I will just connect you for a while. So, thank you so much for coming us
Yes,
and sharing
sure.
a lot of values with us.
Yeah. Thanks again for inviting me into your show. It was really great to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure.
So most of the people, you are just watching this live, and if you are just watching us the replay, then you should share this to others who are just the funnel builders, who are making their careers in the funnel designing or the designing industry, because this will be an unleashed session ever. And I know most of the people who are just want to deep dive in the design industry, then they should learn from the Ravi Verma or with this session, because it is have a lot of golden nuggets that you can't learn from anywhere. And the one important thing is you have to find the mentor, because power of mentor, I can just say that if you are in the journey from the last, or if you want to achieve your results faster, then you have to find the mentor who can just show you the right direction, because only a one direction, only a one step can bring you what exactly you want and what you want to achieve that. So you have to find a one mentor, and you need the one right direction. Just stick with that, and you will be doing awesome in your journey, and don't give up. So the thing is, if you are just this is the only thing that I want to share, that thank you so much watching us. We are just coming with a new episode with a new guest, and I will be appreciate if you will just come again, and will share your questions and your feedbacks on that. So thank you so much watching us, and I will be back with a new episode. Thank you so much.